Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. We had 2 episodes where I didn't record at 4 a.m. and now we're back to recording at 4 a.m. Surprise, surprise. I have no idea what we're playing today. Let me look. Oh, you see this shit? This is kind of weird. We were Exile Hellhorn last time? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So it's doing this because I played the Arcadian mod on stream today, and it's like, hey, the clan that you were picking last time doesn't exist, so I guess it just does a little move for you there. That's kind of cool. I believe we're Wendleton today. But yeah, played the Arcadian mod on stream. It was fun. I'll probably have a few VODs up from that. It's a good time. Pretty cool. Definitely, it's a little rough around the edges, but that's to be expected. There's a lot to implement, lots of things to handle in there. But it's fun. I got like VODs. I got a bunch of stream VODs I need to bring over to YouTube. I just haven't been feeling it lately. And that's okay. We'll get there. Eventually. Today, we are Exile, Awoken, Umbra with Explosive Sigil Daedalus, Failure Arcus, Chase Seraph, Sting, Prismal Dust, and Graph. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe as well on this video if you so desire. It helps out a lot. I'll take Firewall, or Precious Plating here. Probably one of the most consistently good relics in the game. And no Stranglers, so we'll play Predator today. Although maybe I should play... You know what? I'll play Thornlord. I personally underrate Thornlord. I think that I just like the way that Quick plays more, but Thornlord's pretty cool as well. So I'll give him another shot here. I do tend to avoid him. But he does let us take this trial and guarantee 0 damage taken, which is kind of cool. I can just play this up here. I was thinking about how I won't get to play a Train Steward, but I can just use Prismal Dust to make that up. I'll play you down here. I don't want to... No, I'll draw through with Root Seeds, actually, and the Stings. You cycle this deck super quickly, so I will do that and just get that Prismal Dust again. That's the idea, at the very least. I do take 2 here. And I have no answer to the 5 ones, unfortunately. I think that that's okay. Like, we're not going to take too much off of this, and even if we do, we have Pyre Plating, Precious Plating, Pyre Wall. I just keep wanting to call it Pyre Wall. That is definitely not what it is, but I really want to call it Pyre Wall for some reason. Okay, work on killing you. We're going to take 15 here, which is tough. Closer. Closer to not taking 15 here, but I do still take 15. Not getting to play Train Steward is a little bit problematic. Look at this draw though. 10 draw on this turn, what the hell? I think we're fine. It's just, like, I took a bunch of damage, but it's okay because it's Precious Plating, right? 17 is tough, but what are you gonna do? Not take 17 damage? Don't be ridiculous. I will take Wildwood Sap. Even though it's Chase Seraph, I don't care. And Prismal Dust, I think Prismal Dust isn't that good here. Should maybe take Perils there, but Perils is kinda awkward as well. Best unit to get with Thornlord is, hands down, no question, it is Husk Hermit. Second best is probably Vine Mother. One of those 2 is ideal. Endless. Shattered Shell is like... okay. I'll take it. Maybe it's better, who knows? We're looking for Quick Multi-Strike, maybe. Quick is good. Quick Multi-Strike is interesting, or health if you get Razor Sharp Edge, but we are not looking like we're getting Razor Sharp Edge right now. we're missing Razor Sharp Edge for me to think we're getting Razor Sharp Edge. This is my 4th run of the night, I want to say. This is the 4th run I've played tonight. And this is the 4th run where I've had Forged Disciple Reconciler combat. Just noticing. Just an interesting thing to note. I'm not upset about it. It's fine. I don't mind this combat. Just interesting that I can't stop fighting these clowns. Combat, more like clown bat, am I right? Yes, I am. Answered my own question. We get this kill, which is pretty sick. You like to see it. And we get the collector as well, so he's gonna start scaling well enough. Oh wait, we don't get that kill because of quick, right? Weird. Huh. Interesting. Interesting little side effect of quick, isn't it? He doesn't get kills when the frontline enemies die. I think that this is fine. I don't know why, but I've been plagued by this one overwhelming feeling, and it's a feeling that I'm fucking up my recording in some way. Like, oh man, I really thought for a second here that I just hit the start recording button. I looked over and I was like, or not the start recording button, but the go live button, the start streaming button. I looked over and I was like, am I streaming right now? Am I live? I am not. Don't worry. I did that once with Ratropolis, and then I started exclusively recording through key bindings. I press a button to start and end recording now. That never will happen again. But I digress. Give me Steel Enhancer here. Space Prism's good. It lets us sneak some morsels on that floor, which can be useful. And then you ever just play Awoken Hollow as your frontliner for Shattered Shell? I don't think so. I think Wendleton's better. It's interesting. They're like the same unit, kinda. Probably not. If only we had Restore, this would be a no-brainer. I'll just skip it. It's fine. I don't think any of those are right, but maybe. But it feels wrong to go that. I don't like it. What unit do I want? This, in theory, this wins. I don't think it actually wins, though. I think it scales way too slowly to win, but in theory, this wins. So, what do I need? What do I do to kill the second heavy? That's all. I don't know. Let's find out. I'm going right. Remove Consume on Wildwood Sap isn't that good because it's Chase Seraph. It's really not that useful. Do -1 craft instead. How am I gonna kill the second heavy? I'm not sure. I'm gonna give this +10 as well because our healing is lacking. I'll pay Pyre Health for this. Hell's Banners is good. I need another unit that kills kills heavies for us because we have backline sorted and we have a regen basis for bosses. And we also have Prismal Dust as a secondary option there. So we got 2 reasonable answers to bosses that we can extrapolate into the strategy. It's just the second heavy. The first heavy, no problem. Wendleton should handle it. The second heavy, though, how do we kill it? I don't know. The nice thing about having a quick sweeper is that we are immune to bombs on the mid-floor. Bombs on the mid-floor are actually good for us. Maybe multi-strike and we can just scale him. I picked Steel Enhancer for the idea of scaling. So maybe that's the way. I should have played. Nah, I'm gonna hold on to Wildwood Sap, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. We are going to scale pretty out of control pretty quickly here either way. Close. You hit a certain point with your Shattered Shell, and then he just wipes the entire floor. And we're closing in on that point. Or like, he wipes the entire combat, I should say. I have no damage coming at me here. Hang on. Oh, Yeah, because of the sting. Okay, because of the sting. I was like, why did Wendleton kill that weakened one? Why didn't I? It didn't make sense to me. I thought that Wendleton should have to hit the front one, and then I realized that that's not how it is anymore. I played. Yeah, this is nice. That's the best morsel there for sure. But I played Sting, so the front enemy had 35 health. 60 damage. Use this as a Prismal Dust blocker. Save the damage shield. We take this, right? Yay. It's a little close, but Quick with 72 damage turns out to be enough unit. Multi-strike this guy and he will handle double heavies, I guess, is going to be the plan. It's just going to be multi-strike. Forever Consumed helps a lot as well. So does Blazing Bolts, but I like Forever Consumed more than Blazing Bolts, to be honest. I'm not going to play a Gorge plan here, so I can skip this. I could maybe take Animus. Interesting. The problem is I can't keep a solo Shattered Shell alive. If this were Husk Hermit, I would take Animus here in a heartbeat. As it is not, I'm going to skip. And draw is probably the way. I think it's draw. This is an interesting one. I would like to replace my Wendleton with... Honestly, the best unit to put in this would probably be Harvest Rector. But then I don't have a frontline plan, I guess. How am I killing heavies is the question remaining, however. Yeah, there's multi-strike. So we'll see if this is good enough. That's our unit upgrades done now. Morsel Master, Crucible Collector. I could take Crucible Collector as like a fallback plan, but I'm gonna commit to this. I'm gonna commit to regen. Now I know I skipped enchant quick, by the way. I skipped this duplication, which is not great, but we'll have 3 Wildwood Saps. That's not enough regen. I'm gonna need another source of regen on this run. And am I afraid of Spell Shield too? I don't think I should take this. I think that the stings contribute a lot to the early kills, and the early kills are the most important ones with Shattered Shell. But we're just gonna slam bottom floor here and just go in. And hope we get enough for some slays to go through here. Less time to scale, but I hope that is okay. Play 2 Shade Splitters here. Is the music a little loud, by the way? I think it might be. I'm gonna turn it down a touch. I think I usually set it to 30. I have to turn it up because I turn it off during the stream. I do not let the game's music play on stream. I just play my own music, as you've heard if you've watched the VODs. But I have to make sure that I set it to a reasonable volume. Just play Forever Consume and give him an extra kill here. We're only threatened by 6 damage, and you're scaling up. He's getting there. We're not having single heavies go by, which is a step in the right direction in terms of how we're looking here. If I can, I probably just hold over Forever Consumed, actually. Or I focus... I think I remove and focus on buffing. The problem is that Root Seeds is not a great buff. So playing bottom floor is bad here. That's what we can take away from this. It's bad to play bottom floor. That is definitely the takeaway. We need the time to play the stings. It was fine for this combat because curses, but in the long term we don't want to do that. I will play Preserve Thorns here for sure. Void Binding. Against a different Seraph, maybe. Against this one, though, I think that is not a good decision. Magic shop? Or... I'm gonna go removals here. I'm gonna go left for the removals. The trinket shop's cool. It's a nice little secondary. I need to get rid of some garbage. We get the ×5 event, it's pretty sweet. Thorn casing would have been nice too. Oh well. Maybe this event will have 15 gold for me. No. Shame. This event is pretty tough. I think this is a skip. I don't like either of those other choices. I think that you can take weathered cold stones, but I don't think it's good. I'm not going to a shop on the next floor, right? Yeah, so I should just buy Forever Flame. It's fine. It's okay. It's not crazy by any means, but it's passable. Definitely don't take a Spike's Trial here. Absolutely not. This is a really good combat for our build. I'm gonna draw a shitload of cards here. Ooh, buddy. This is a lot of stings. He starts at 5. I played 8 cards that turn on his 4. And 7 of them, I'm pretty sure, were sting. My oh my. That's a lot of stingage. Should play Shade Splitter. And then Forever Consumed. Although I can't play these units anywhere without feeding armor, which I really don't want to do, so I guess I actually should not have played Shade Splitter. Hard to say. This looks a little close. Like, obviously this one goes by us here. Not surprising. But if I power us up a little bit, we might come close to killing the next wave of harvest. Take 20. 20 is not a good number to take here. What a frightening round 1 that they send our way. But now we're getting pretty close. I really should just look for Sting Relics and Forever Consumed here. This deck is very simple. I play enough cards that we clean up double heavies through our spells. It's the whole plan. The run starts and ends with I play a lot of stings, basically. Like, if we get the Sting Relic, I think our chances shoot up a lot. We missed one of them, but there is one more Sting Relic that we could see. And if we do see it, I think that we are in a winning position. As Sting Relic, of course, is the +20 one, which is the better one. We missed Thorn Casing already, but there is still hope. Hope for us to sneak away with this one. 1 damage shield. I'm a little worried about this. I need to play Shade Splitter down here. I actually shouldn't have played Train Steward. I should have played triple Shade Splitter. Yeah. Alright. Could have taken 3 rounds of stealth off of her instead of 2. It's just habit to play Train Steward there, though. Get those stings. Alright. Stealth boss, no problem. We're against Failure Arcus, I believe, so I need to remember to damage shield my backline unit here. I'm gonna stop taking Preserve Thorns, I think. I think eventually there's too many of that card in my deck. Ember Cache, Ember Forge? I don't think so. They're like cute with our X cost cards. I don't think they're good, but they're cute. Duplication. Oh, I needed to go to the magic shop and look for double stack. Oh well. Firestone Housing is kind of good for Shattered Shell. Mask of Penumbra I'm not playing many morsels for, so I'll take Firestone Housing. And we're gonna duplicate Wildwood Sap. Right now we don't kill Seraph, not even close, but we have time to find something. There's a few choices. We're just kind of cheating our way through combats, and yeah, I need to figure out something a little better to get this one by. Absolutely. I'm gonna just quadruple sting down here. What is our Chase Seraph plan gonna be? Because I think our regen plan is gonna fall short. It's kind of hard to say. Like, I don't need to play regen right now, we just kind of wait. I don't want to waste the energy from these train stewards here, because I can get 3 energy off of them, but it's a waste. If only we had Restore. My kingdom for a Restore. Restore would be very nice on this run. It would answer a lot of our troubles, at least. Should have played that Shade Splitter, I guess. Maybe not. $31.22. I should play Sting, because we get the incant. I just kind of chill. Play this here. Give like root seeds here for the draw, because it doesn't matter. And I want a morsel. Energy's fine. Okay. Giving this unit +4 doesn't matter because we have quick, of course. Zedian can't shard. God, oh my god, that's so bad. Oh, that is tragic. Okay. Oof, you hate to see it. I just want to play Prismal Dust for 3 here. I know it's going to incant, but that's 2 rounds of incanting missed because of that shit. And I took damage for it too, which is unfortunate. I didn't look at what his health was at. I was busy going, you hate to see it. It's an exact kill. Huh. You can throw the Wildwood Sap out now. I need the card, by the way. The get here is Spreading Spores. If we get Spreading Spores, this run does become a winning run. That's a big ask of the game, though. Spreading Spores. It's not easy to ask for such a great boon and expect to be answered. We're also potentially dying to Arcus, I should mention. We're not for sure surviving our encounter here. I need to play with a little more respect towards Arcus here. And by respect, I mean I need to not act as if this victory is a foregone conclusion when it is in fact not a foregone conclusion and we might get murked here. I think we should be fine, but I had to recognize that Arcus was potentially killing me and make sure that I played accordingly. Ah, look at that. Just about fine, I would say. Cutting it a little close. Should definitely just toss Train Stewards when I draw them now. And we're taking energy here for sure. Our draw is way overboard. Adaptive Mutation. That is pretty bad. Pretty terrible here overall. Second Forever Consumed or Blazing Bolts. I probably don't want either of these. I'm gonna go ahead and skip. We're gonna take energy. As it sits right now, this run is doomed. Do I think that we can recover this? Yeah, I mean, no run is over, but when the problem is just I don't kill Seraph, it becomes a little more troubling. I might try to go Damage Shield here as my plan instead of Wildwood Sap. I think Damage Shield is going to have to be our plan. It's not a good plan into Seraph that is multi-striking. If this was Patient Seraph, we would be fine. But I don't think that we can get there with regen. We can get to 25 regen. Maybe that's enough. Maybe 25 regen is enough. All right. We can get, if I double stack this, we can in theory hit like what, 24 damage shield, which I honestly 24 damage shield is not as good as 25 regen, come to think of it. So we're gonna play regen. All right. With this double stack, our fate is sealed. I will roll. Remove consume. Remove consume I still do not like here. Okay. Do X -1 on 2 root seeds. Making root seeds free is a good investment. Okay. It's all quick. That's fine. We got ourselves a nice little Thornlord run here. Would I have taken? No, I couldn't take the sweep effect. Armor 20 is not worth. I'm already gonna take a lot from this. I don't need it to be more. There's not a ton that I need to buy either. Unless we get a spreading spores here, but that is unlikely. Okay. If I play these 3 stings, I can just kill this guy with Forever Consume, so I'll do it. I want to toss these morsels into the grinder. Okay. The run doesn't feel impossible, but it is a little tough. It may come down to not taking that very first duplicate that I passed on, even. It may come down to that. I don't want to sting and take this kill. I just want to kill this guy, actually. Yeah. And so the idea with Wildwood Sap in the Chase Seraph or a regen plan in general is we just wait until the end. As you often want to with this clan, where we don't have ways to extend our regen, we just wait. Like, I just sit here and wait. Why did I not encamp? Great question. I don't have an answer. No damage shield back here. But we wait. We don't play them, and then once the boss spawns, we play them, because we don't need this Wildwood Sap ticking down right now. There's no reason for it to tick down. So we just chill. We take it easy. Take a little pyre damage here and there because I have no actual way to kill anything on this run. The pyre wings are going to do a lot of damage, but they're pyre wings, so they don't actually do that much damage. And sometimes I can maybe get a kill through here with the stings. And then we take less damage. 66. Pretty close, actually. Not quite there, but close. A good effort is what I would rate it. I'll just end my turn. And we maybe get the next one. No, we don't get the next one. Don't be ridiculous. Energy back. I think I can get you with my man. No, I cannot. He only does 66. He's really struggling on the scaling front. Shattered Shell. He's having a tough one. This is not his combat, though. Against Seraph, he should do a little better. I can wait. We cycle this deck really fast. I can wait on the Wildwood Sap. And I am just gonna send one of you. Okay. Doesn't look as doomed as I may have once believed. Because there was definitely a point in this run where I thought we had lost. This is a run. I've played a lot of runs of this game, and this is a run where it's very hard to actually gauge your damage output. I waited way too long on the sap, by the way. This deck has so many cards because of Sting. Something that I absolutely forgot. This deck has a lot of cards because Sting. It's hard to cycle through and hit all 3 saps in 3 turns, even drawing 10 per turn. So I'll have to be a little more cognizant of that going forward as well. Pyrogrow is free. But no, making it past Arcus is good. I was a little skeptical of that, but Prismal Dust let us cheat past Arcus there. I have to duplicate. There's no way. I have to duplicate. I wanted to go right. I wanted to take the steel shop upgrade. I have to duplicate. Holdover on Forever Consumed is pretty good. Bloating Fungus is the only thing I would buy here. Yeah, none of these. I could roll for it, but I won't have the money for it. Okay. I'll take Holdover on Forever Consumed. I'll even give it a -1, and then I'm just gonna buy 2 removals onto Shade Splitters, I believe. The Train Stewards can chill. I'm gonna pull Shade Splitter. And we will see. Is all I can say on this one. We'll see. It's basically been my commentary for the last 10 minutes is I don't know, we'll see, and such, but this is a really hard one to call. If everything goes right, we can get there. That is already a knock against our chances, by the way. That's already a really, really bad sign. So, you don't like to see it. I will play this for 6. It's worth it. Even though it's going to get chewed up by Seraph, it's still worth it for 6 right now. We get it out of the deck as well. Heals from this fight. Wow. Or from this round, rather. Pyrogrow is actually going to affect us none. More or less. Like this up here, and then I can Prismal Dust again. I think I will. I keep accidentally not incanting him with the Shade Splitters. I'm just used to scrolling away from the floor where the action is. It's kind of habit at this point, is all I can offer you as a reason. I need to play this at 4 energy. And then I don't lose anything here. Okay. Rounds like this are good too. Pushing 100 damage to Seraph is really strong. Unsurprisingly so, I'm sure. Play all of this stuff. What do I play this at? I play this at 5? Okay. I can justify playing it at 4 actually, so that we get the kill. It's a little bit better. It's slightly better than just absolutely sending him. Pyro's gonna tank a little bit, and I have to be sure I'm keeping an eye on the waves remaining option up here, so that I don't, so that I start playing my cards when it's time to. My Wild Footsteps, right? I want to play when waves remaining is at 1. Is when we go here. And the Forever Consumed holdover is taking us there. Do you feel it? Because like I don't know, I suddenly feel like there's a chance it's not over. I think we might take this, which is wild. 200 damage per round. It's close. I start playing Wild Footsteps now. This one goes. Oh, I should get you this kill. You're at... But you actually just kill him if I do this, right? 56 times 2? Oh no, what am I saying? That's 1... That's 112? Yeah, that's 112. Okay. I need to play more like this. I'm misplaying this combat, absolutely. If I lose, it's because I played this combat poorly. I think that if I lose this, there was a path to victory. But potentially we have found the line regardless. 19 regen is not a great number to see here. However, that's okay. Give me something great. Energy, energy. It's actually fine. I want to wipe this floor. And maybe. How is it? 1807, 2426. Let's just do as best as we can here. Close. Really, really close. The 23 regen was just shy. If we had one more, we would be okay. We're just shy, though. That's a shame. If I had drawn a Shade Splitter even, it might have made a difference. Oh, too bad. Alright. Take me away. It's a shame. We gave it a good try, though, I will admit, and this isn't a loss that I feel too bad about. It's, I tried a line that I know is not necessarily the greatest, and it didn't work out, but I wasn't really sure. Like, this was definitely winnable if I had played a little better. I missed a lot of incants on Thornlord that I should have not missed, and that cost me in the long run. It's an easy mistake to make. I don't play a lot of Thornlord, so, you know. I'll blame it on that. Really close, really close. If we weren't on if this was Covenant 24, that was a free win, but we don't think about Covenant 24 anymore. I should have restarted that combat, because I wonder if I could have played that. I could have definitely microed that a little better, but that's okay. The actual line to victory there is probably... I gotta do a lot of math to solve that one out properly. Oh well. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, do not forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.